Hi, what's up everyone, man? It's been a while since I posted a video. So with COVID and everything going on, finally back to work or whatever. I had a death in the family, unfortunately too. So, been dealing with all that stuff, but I'm back posting videos. I've been creating cars the whole time, trying to get this server together. But I've really been spending a lot of time just trying to learn how to do cars and stuff like that because, you know, that's just my thing, man. I love cars, man. I really, really love cars, and that's why um, I started doing this stuff in the first place. So, like a little bit about my background, like 3 months ago, or was it 3 months? Yeah. So in March, this is when I started trying to learn how to mod. I didn't know anything at all initially, and I decided that I didn't want to sit around and wait for people or pay for people to make stuff for me. So I just started doing a lot of research and stuff, and figuring out a lot of stuff myself. Looking at YouTube videos, getting pointers from a couple people along the way, very few people along the way, because a lot of people are very stingy about deep information that they want to give you. But either way, I persevered because I really love this car stuff, man. And I like making the cars. I like making custom stuff for people for a price, because time ain't free. So it's a lot of work put into it. I'm nowhere near the best, but I've come a long way from March, man. I've come a long way. So this is my type of style right here, man. I'm not really like with the huge, like high in the air, super big rim cars or whatever. Like, I appreciate them. I think they look cool. It's just not my style. You know how you can like something, but it's just not your style. So this is more of my style. But I make cars, like I make trucks, man. I make off-road vehicles. I make everything, man, because I like vehicles. I like cars, period, man. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to take you up to the drag strip. I got a couple cars there. Well, not. I got a few cars there that I was working on, that I've been working on. Most of them aren't done yet, but I just wanted to show you what I was working on and stuff. And like, basically, when you purchase a car from Brain Shack Customs, what you can get, what you can start off with, and what I can add to it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, a lot of them aren't done yet. But I'm just showing you some stuff that I can do or whatever, man. So I'm gonna take this ride up to the drag strip. All the cars in here were I don't know how to make cars from scratch yet. From scratch. So I take the stock models of cars and I add and I just modify them. I just know how to modify the cars. So all the cars that I have been heavily modified. So yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna drive up here and we're gonna check some of the cars out, man. This is one of my favorite cars that I've created. Obviously, it's got my logo all over it and stuff. So this one isn't for sale. This is my own personal vehicle that I ride around with and that I do role play with in the games. I'm gonna start a series up, and but I'm gonna try to collect some more people and stuff that want to do some role play series acting for the YouTube channel. So anyway, let's go up here and look at some of the cars. So, oh yeah, and obviously what I'm driving is a 71 Chevy Impala. Just wanted to let everybody know a Donk is not any car on big rims. A Donk is a 71 through 76 Chevy Caprice or Impala. It can be a station wagon, it can be a two-door, it can be a four-door. It does not matter, but it has to be a 71 through 76 Chevy Caprice or Impala, man. A lot of people are getting this stuff mixed up. Anyway, so we're gonna pull up here, man. This is my forgot which one this is. I think it's the Ghost or whatever that I've modified. I haven't heavily modified this. All I've done is put rims on this one, man. Really, that's all I've done. I put the rims on it, my logo and everything, man. So it's pretty clean. Some pretty simple work that didn't take long at all. Obviously, anybody that mods it didn't take that long to do builds, man. We can take a look around in my 71 that I just rolled up in. So you see I got the custom Brain Shack custom tires with the rotors in the back. Sorry, I had a brain fart for a minute. And then we got the Brain Shack logo in the back, custom motor in the front. I like riding with the motor sticking out and the hood off, man. Just make the car just seem really raw or whatever. So let me see. Let me pop the trunk. Vehicle options and then doors. We're gonna pop the trunk. So got some subs in the trunk and some nitrous and stuff, man. So yeah, that's what I just rolled up in. And like I said, this is my own personal vehicle. It's not for sale. So all right, now let's look at the other vehicles, man. This Ghost, or yeah, this Rolls Royce here. Yeah, like I said, pretty simple, man. So I don't know why I went back to that and I just talked to y'all about it. But anyway, so we rolling up here on is a 78 Plymouth Fury. I am not done with this yet. I actually started working on this yesterday. If you can see these wheels back here, they're not spaced correctly. But you know, I do a lot of testing in and out. I do stuff, you know, in Z modeling, then I test it out in the game to see how it looks. It always looks different in Z modeler than it does on the actual game, man. And then you see this little piece sticking out right here on the rims. So, you know, that's all got to be fixed. But what I will show you is nothing in the trunk, nothing special. But I will show you what's in the hood, under the hood. Turn that music off. All right, so I did do a motor swap on it, and so let's see what kind of motor swap I did on it. So if you look at it, you see here, it has been motor swapped with a Hellcat. So I got a Hellcat motor in it. And again, like I said, I'm not done with this vehicle yet. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to keep it this color, and definitely not going to keep these rims on it, but you know, just testing it out in the game or whatever. Right now it has I think the Stainer handling, and we got to create some custom meta files for that because we can't be doing that, man. So anyway, then we got this Delta 88 right here. Obviously this one is not done. It's sitting on some floaters, but we got some texture issues with the top right now, so I'm trying to figure that out. Nothing else been done to it. No motor swap, nothing in the trunk. The interior is just stock. Just have done the cut and the rims on it or whatever. So, and this is a 73 Delta 88. Alright, right here we got a 73 Pontiac Greenville. A lot of people are not familiar with this vehicle. They'll get it mixed up with a Donks, or like a Chevy or Caprice or Impala, but it's not. It is a 1973 Pontiac Greenville. Alright, so my homie Bo, actually, we went in and we got a couple cars from this guy that makes the cars from scratch, right? So like I said, I don't know how to make the cars from scratch yet, and I don't even know if I'm ever going to go and try to go that route, because that's a lot of work, man. I like taking stock models. I don't like taking other people's models that they've heavily customized and, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather have a stock model that I can do my own thing too. So this was completely stock. It had stock wheels on it. Like, he made it completely stock. Right now, all I've done is do the cut. So obviously these wheel wells were not this large. So I did that, and then I slapped the rims up there. These are floaters as well. They glow in the dark. But yeah, this is actually my boy Bo's car. He purchased it from a guy, not as it sits right here. He purchased the stock version from a guy, whatever. And so this car is not for sale. Like, I mean, it's not for sale for me anyway. It's his car, so it's on him to sell it or whatever. But it won't be in this. It won't look like this. Excuse me, I'm sitting a big tongue twisted. But yeah, it won't look like this because he just has the stock version. I just did this to play around with for my game or whatever and see what I could do with it or whatever. But I'm not selling it because I didn't get the okay from him to sell it. So yeah, even though this is a custom one that I've done, and like I said, he paid for the model, so you know what I'm saying, you gotta respect that. Right here we got a 69 F100, and all I've done so far with this is just cut it and put the rims on it as well. I'm going to do a motor swap on it, and I don't see a lot of people like doing interior swaps, and so only time I'll do an interior swap is if I have somebody that wants a custom car and they ask me to do an interior swap. Other than that, man, I like a stock. I like the stock, you know, interior in the car and stuff like that. A lot of people want to do the fiberglass and all that stuff like that, and I don't have any issues with that. But like me, just like real life, man, I like to put rims on my car. I want it to be candy painted and everything like that. But like for the most part, like I want my interior stock. I don't want like fiberglass everywhere, like making it not look like the original version. I don't want another car's interior in it. Like that's just me. But I make cars that I like, and I make cars for people that I know is gonna buy it. And most of the people that I know, most of the people that buy cars from me, they want their cars sitting on something big. You know what I mean? So, hey man, you gotta do what the customer wants. But yeah, but most of the time I'm gonna have them with stock interior unless the customer asks me otherwise. So anyway, we're gonna move over here, and this is a I think it's an 85. I know it's a Chevy K5 Blazer. I actually had one, but mine was a 1975. A little older. It had the circle headlights or whatever. You can see that this has circle headlights on it or whatever, but not really. So these are square headlights where I put circle halos on it, and the halos do work. No motor swap, but it does have a good, a nice looking motor in it right now. But I am going to do a motor swap on it. And as far as it goes right now, I think I'm just going to keep the interior sound like the interior. Obviously, I did the cut on it, put the wheels on it, and it does tow. I was actually towing, you'll see it back there. I got a 1970 Monte Carlo convertible I was towing earlier. I got video of. So I'm really proud of this truck. I really like this truck, man. So a lot of people will probably think like, oh man, this is a short bed Chevy truck, like short bed Chevy Silverado, and it's not. It is a K5 Blazer. And the K5 Blazer came with the camper on the back of it, right? And it's removable. You can take the camper off. So that's what I did. Alright, so we're moving back here to the 89 Chevy Chevy Caprice, also known as the box Chevy. Everybody know about the box Chevy. So actually, this is a work still in progress. This was the first vehicle that I ever cut. Really, I literally learned how to cut like 2 weeks ago. I was just sitting there doing everything else but cutting cars up until about 2 weeks ago. And it's what, June 24th right now, or 23rd, whatever day it is, or whatever. So it's not that it took me a long time to learn how to cut. It's just that I didn't even try to cut until about 2 weeks ago. But I got it pretty down pretty good now. Like I said, this is the first one I did, so you can see right here it's not as straight as it should be, but I'm gonna go back in there and I'm gonna redo that, because now that I got it down really good, it's really easy. So like this is easy. I did all this cutting work probably in like on this truck probably like 10-15 minutes tops. And I really like, just with wheel wells and stuff like that, man, I could do cuts really quick now, man. I can do them in like, at most it'll take me 20 minutes at most, but like honestly it'll take me like 10-15 minutes in most cases. But when I was doing this, this is my first one, and I was doing it in a way that I seen other people doing it, and it was just, you don't need to go about it that way. The way that I see everybody else doing it, you don't need to go about it that way. It causes a lot more errors. And the way that I've learned how to do it, that I taught myself how to do it, is basically flawless, man. And you don't spend anywhere near the time to do that stuff, man. To cut that everybody else does, because other people take hours to cut sometimes, not me. So this here, did the cutting on it, put the rims on it. These rims glow in the dark as well. No, and that's a no motor swap, no nothing in the trunk. Pretty much it's just cut. So here, I am definitely not, if you can see this right now, I'm definitely not done with this car. This car is super raw right now. This car, if you can look, see the grill's not even done on it. Oops, sorry. So the grill's not even done on it. You see how that grill looks? But this is and I'm not even telling y'all what these cars are. So this right here, I'm sorry, this is a 1975 Chevy Caprice. Alright, so this right here is a 1974 Chevy Caprice or Impala convertible. It's not done yet. If you see the grill, I'm not going to use these rims. I don't like these rims on it, so I am going to change the rims. And obviously you know, I got to do some more work. If you see the tire, you can see the tire sticking out right there through the body shell. So we're gonna do some more work on that. Obviously, I had to cut it. Probably gonna do some more cutting on it, depending. I mean, honestly, the wheels are big enough, but we'll see. And then if you see like this paint, it's got like a bowling ball effect on it. I didn't do that on purpose. But I mean, it looks nice. It actually is kind of cold, but nah, we're not done with it. So I just, like I said, I put it in again to test it out and stuff like that. And that's what I do. I just go back and forth testing stuff out, trying to perfect things or whatever, get it as good as I can get it. So the interior, if you see it, it's got custom interior, like an updated Chevy interior in it and stuff that I put in there. Like I said, you know, I don't really like to change the interior on it and stuff like that, but sometimes I'll just do it for fun. But most of my cars are gonna have stock interior. But like I said, if you're buying a car from me, just tell me what you want and I can make it happen or whatever, because it's your car. But yeah, I think it looked pretty cool, man. Like, even though it's the old school, it's got this interior in it, because to me, if I'm gonna do it, like, I'm not gonna go and put like an Audi interior in here, and I'm not, like, that's not a shot to anybody else that likes doing stuff like that, man. But for me, you know what I'm saying? If it's Chevy, then if I'm gonna change the interior to something new, it's gonna be Chevy. I'm not gonna put something else in there. That's just for me. But I'll do it for a customer or whatever. But yeah, so it's not done. It's pretty raw. You see, like, it's like the floors, like, it doesn't have any floors in it right now. Doesn't have any door panels or anything like that. So I just got the seats and the dash and stuff like that. But like I said, it's not done. We're gonna get it together. No motor in it right now at all. Nothing in the trunk at all. So yeah. So then we're gonna move on to my 1972 Chevy Impala. And man, I love this car, man. A lot of people don't, for whatever reason, man, but I love it. I love the color. The rim selection that I got on it, man, is cold. I love it, man. These are spinners as well. It's got my logo on it, you can see. It's just a clean car, man. There's nothing in the trunk. It's a stock trunk. I just did this. I actually did this while I was on the plane coming home or whatever. So, but I got more ideas for it. So I'm gonna put that same top, like you see right here, that I got on this 89, right? So that see-through top or whatever, right? I'm gonna put one on this one too. I think that'd be pretty cool. And I'm gonna make it probably basically take over the whole roof for the most part, man. It's just gonna be just straight glass or whatever. I'm gonna do that. Obviously, I'm gonna put some subs in the trunk. I'm definitely gonna put a motor up in there and put something fuel injected or whatever. It'd be real nice. So this ain't done yet. I still gotta do the suspension on it as well. But it looks good, man. It sounds good. You hear it? That sounds good, man. So let's see. Yeah, man. And so now we're gonna move on to the 71 Impala. So you seen my one over there that I rode up in, but I know a lot of people like to have the huge wheels on it and stuff like that, have it sitting up in the air. And I think it's cool, man. I like it too, man. It's just, you know, I got a certain style. Like, this is me, man. Like, honestly, this is me too right here. Like, this is big, but it ain't too big or whatever. This right here, it's cold. It just ain't me. But I like it, man. I still like it, and I know a lot of people like this stuff like this. This still has got to get worked on, man. I got to get these wheels right. You can see they're too far in right now. They kind of bowed, so we're going to pull those back out and try to keep them from coming through the body line. So we're still working on that. Obviously, this is cut. All these cars have been cut by me. Motor in it is, it does have a different motor in it. Let's see. I'm not even gonna bother showing you, but you'll see it when it's done. I do videos of it when it's done. Then we got this 1970 Chevy Monte Carlo. Yeah, I did the cut on it. I did the rims on it, and these rims are spinners, but the spinners, instead of them being in the front, they're behind the faceplate. I thought that'd be cool. So let's see. So you see, as it stands, as it's driving right now and everything like that, you can't see that wheel coming through the body shell. But when you do like sharp turns and stuff like that, then you can see it coming through the body shell. So I'll try to work on that some more, man. But honestly, man, that's really not a big deal to me. If you see how high this is sitting, anybody that's played this game knows that when these cars are sitting this high normally, they're flipping over, right? When you trying to do sharp turns like that, they're flipping over, they're doing all kind of stuff. You see what this is doing. This ain't flipping. I ain't saying it won't flip, because any car up here will flip if you do the right thing. But all I'm saying is this car you can't easily flip. I'm sitting up here doing donuts, doing all kind of stuff. And you know, anybody, like I said, that plays this game and has had these cars sitting up high like that, you know it's hard to find a car like this that ain't flipping over, and it's still pretty good speed. The ones that's not flipping over like that probably ain't even that fast. This is a 1970 Chevy Monte Carlo, and actually I just did this today, but I'm not done with it either. I still got some more stuff to figure out with it, like not handling wise or whatever, because obviously this shit handled good as hell. But you know, like I said, I'm not an expert at this. I'm still learning a lot of stuff, man. So I gotta figure out how to actually be able to. I gotta get my texture game up to par, man, because I need to find out how to actually change the color on the interior on some of these vehicles and stuff when it doesn't just come like that already. So, but yeah, man, I'm pretty proud of this one, man. It's pretty cool. Then over here, last but not least, got a 67 Chevy Chevelle. Now you see how easy that flipped. So we still gotta work on the handling on this one. But this one, I actually I haven't done that much work to it. Like obviously I cut it, I put the rims on it and stuff, but I haven't done I haven't perfected the meta files and stuff. So, you know, like I just get excited about different cars and I think of a different idea, so I bounce the car to car. So I got like over 60 cars and stuff that I've done or whatever, and I need to really just concentrate on one and perfect it and stuff like that. But I'll be bouncing all the way around and stuff, man. It's because of my ADD, man. I'm like all over the place. But yeah, man, I just wanted to make a video, show y'all what I've been up to, man, and what I want to say too, man. Over anything, man, like, bro, like I see a lot of people, like, especially like with this GTA 5 stuff, man, a lot of people, like, especially with this Donks stuff and the big rims and everything, a lot of guys is like beefing with each other, arguing this, that, and the other and stuff like that. And I've gotten dragged into that stuff, and that ain't what I got into this shit for, man. Like, I just got into this stuff to have fun, you know what I'm saying, have a little camaraderie, like, you know, be on the game and stuff and just have fun like everybody is on the game to do, man. So like, dude, like, I'm not beefing with anybody. I'm not talking shit about anybody. I'm trying to keep my energy pure, and I'm being serious, man, because I've been dragged into it before, and like, I just don't want to go there, man. Like, any issues that I've had with anybody before and stuff like that, dude, it's forgiven. Like, I don't care. I just don't want to beef with anybody, man. All I want to do is just sit up here and have fun, have some kind of camaraderie and stuff, be on these servers. I want to help people out, because I know when I was starting out trying to do this stuff, nobody really was trying to help me out, or they was trying to charge me for every little tip. But I also want to make people aware that don't think that you're just going to take up people's time and have them teach you stuff or do stuff for you and you don't expect to pay. Time is money. And I know for myself, I spent countless hours testing stuff, looking up stuff, seeing if this works, seeing if that works. So it's very selfish for a lot of people that don't want to put in that work to come up to people like us and then just think that we're supposed to do something and give it away for free. But at the same time, people need to be able to help each other out. You shouldn't be charging somebody for asking a simple question. You know what I mean? But to each his own. And again, man, I'm just trying to like vibe with people and stuff and have a server and stuff, make these cars, have fun, do whatever, man. Get money, because we can definitely get money off of it. I've been getting money off of this, and I just started 3 months ago, man. So that's all I want to do, man. So I don't have any beef with anybody that want to link up, anybody that want to like squash this supposed beef or whatever and stuff like that, and cool. If you don't, it don't matter to me. I'm still doing me either way, man. But I'm just extending, the olive branch, olive leaf, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, man. So that's what I'm up here doing, man. I'm just up here trying to have fun and play around with these cars and stuff, man. We're gonna jump into the 89. We're gonna jump in here. Ooh, snap. So, like I said, this ain't done yet. So obviously you're gonna see stuff on here that's not perfect. It's not done, but it will be. But this one's a runner, y'all. So I'm gonna show you it now. Ooh, is that sticking out? Whatever. Anyway. Let's pull up to this track, man. Oh man. Alright, well, that's gonna be the end of this video. You see how fast that is, but I got some faster cars, man, ones that go that handle a lot better as well, man. Like I said, we're not done with this one yet, but hey man, I appreciate you for watching, man, supporting the channel, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, man. Peace, love, no fighting and arguing, man. Forget all that stuff, man. Let's have fun together, let's get money together, let's all of that, man. Alright, man, thanks for watching, man. I'll talk to y'all later.